I could be the goddess of anything. It would be the goddess of the vibe.
Goddess of good vibes.
Yeah. Like, I would just love to walk into a room that didn't have vibes and just be like,
I'm here.
I don't normally start off interviews like this, but holy shit. You are both sensational.
I think you should start interviews like that. That felt great.
Yeah, feel free anytime.
Yeah.
She may be known for her world-class performances, from playing Catwoman to playing Queen in the Odyssey. But Anne Hathaway is secretly the most chaotic woman in Hollywood when she is just being herself. These are her greatest moments.
Oh, it's the cocktail part. And then Daniel Craig walks in, and I'm like, oh my God, I was at the party before Daniel Craig? Like, are you kidding me? This is amazing. And I look up, and Daniel Craig is going, and he mouths this, hey, you, fuck you. And I'm like, oh my God, I have made it so much that Daniel Craig doesn't even know me and he's messing with me. So I'm just like, fuck me, fuck you. And then he just goes, fuck you. And I go, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Do you want me to turn it up? And then Daniel Craig goes, oh, not you. And I look behind me, and Stephen Daldry is doing the rudest things you've ever seen. And I just look up, and Daniel Craig and I just pretend we don't know each other.
Anne Hathaway has been memed for a very long time, and she has a story behind every single one.
What is your favorite meme of yourself?
So there was this one where I was walking down the street. I was early to go to the gym, and did I get on a piece of cardio equipment? No, I didn't. There was a bakery around the corner. And I bought a cupcake. And they gave me a bag, and I thought, okay, that'll be my reward after I work out. And mind you, I'm 7 months pregnant. I'm walking down the street, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna eat the cupcake now, and then I'll burn it off. And I start eating the cupcake, only to realize I'm having my photograph taken by a pap. And so I just kind of look at him like, nah. But somebody put it together in like almost like a comic strip.
Yeah.
And underneath it, it's like me realizing I ate all the cupcakes. Like the face I gave was like me being like, no more cupcakes. So that's the one that I know about. And there's another one which is just so accurate. It was during the pandemic. I was doing the Zoom and I had a panic attack and I just flushed from here to here. And I started sweating and my hair got really matted to my head. And I just smiled and somebody made me like the forever face of HR. Oh, wow. Telling you that you're about to be fired because the smile goes nowhere near my eyes. Those are the two that I know about. If there's any more.
And getting memed is the least of it. She got hold of one Robert De Niro text, and what she did with it haunted him for the entire press tour.
And Bob, you're in a movie, the new movie, The Intern, together.
Yeah.
And I hear, though, you have been spreading misinformation about Bob.
I'm so sorry about this. Yes, I didn't mean to, but I made the world believe that Robert De Niro is a fan of The Bachelor. And as it turns out, it was my mistake. And he was being sarcastic in an email where he was told that we were, one of our trailers or something was premiering in front of The Bachelor. And Nancy said, Bob, I know you're such a fan. And Bob said, you bet your ass I'm a fan of The Bachelor. And I was like, this is such good goss. And then I stupidly told a journalist about it, and now Bob has had to answer nonstop questions for this entire press tour about what a fan of The Bachelor is, what's his favorite season, what does he think of the rose ceremony.
Have you ever even seen it?
No.
And all Jon Stewart did was ask what her movie was about. He did not survive her answer.
Her little brother, who's 19, calls her up and says, I'm dropping out of college to become a musician, and she doesn't react very well, and they hadn't spoken for 6 months, and then he gets hit by a car and is in a coma. That is my Facebook update. And then the movie starts. And there's music.
No.
That is her answering normal questions. The real danger is when she decides to do an impression.
I talked to Christian Bale before this awards. He says, thank you. And he's going to put this next to his Oscar.
Wait, mistress of the accents.
Yes.
Can you do Cockney?
Go on, Anne, give it a go, babe.
All right, love, you want me to give it a go?
Yeah.
I actually have a story, and I think it's a Cockney accent, I'm not sure. When we were filming Batman, there was this one day we were filming in central London, and Christian was walking to set, and there are these two boys, and they're sitting there, and they're staring at him, and one of them goes, Oi! You Batman. And the other one goes, no, he's not Batman. Look at his teeth.
Whatever that means.
Sit her next to Matthew McConaughey for 5 minutes, and she totally owned his persona.
Totally. Like, all of a sudden, you're with him, and all of a sudden you find yourself kind of like leaning back. You lean back, you talk, you know, you maybe don't enunciate as much, but sometimes you do. You enunciate intentionally. You drink more, you feel a little bit cooler. He's just great.
Does he know that you do an impersonation of him? Everybody does an impersonation of him. Yours is very good.
Delicious. Oh, thank you very much.
Most people go with all right, you know, but that's kind of
that's an entry. That's an entry one.
Yeah, that's
you know,
a starter.
We know that one. That's a starter one.
Yes.
No, I just think it's fun when you get to the point where you spend enough time with him, you know how to riff as him. You know, so like, just give me a topic.
Okay, let's see. I can't think of any topics. Okay,
This is
football.
what happens. Football. Oh,
Yeah.
Football. I like it. I like the Tennessee Titans. I like the Patriots. God bless America. Before a game, sit down, play a little ball, maybe break a sweat first, have the kids, children, family, intentions.
Wow.
Intentionality with the football, passing it down the line. It's a great game, great invitation of the world.
I feel like I'm in the backseat of a Lincoln right now.
Yes, good. Oh, thank God.
Most celebrities go berserk when it comes to dealing with paparazzi, but Anne had a very different way of getting it off her chest.
Heard that you occasionally, like all of us, you get frustrated, you get angry about something that's happened to you, either at work or in your private life, and you like to vent it through songwriting, is that right?
With all this stuff that's been going on with Batman, the paparazzi attention's been a little intense, so I actually wrote a rap song about it. It's in the style of Lil Wayne.
Okay.
And... Yo, I'm a paparazzi. I don't play no Yahtzee. I go pop, 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 pop. My camera's up your crotch. See, I tell the truth from what I see and sell it to Perez Hilty. Don't call me scuzzy, making money. That's my job, celeb photography. What? Hell no, I'm not needy. I'm legit, not stalkerazzi. Don't act so hotsy-totsy, bitch. I know that you from Jersey. Pop, 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 pop. Scream all you want, won't make me stop. Pop, 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 pop. I know you love to feel my pop.
That was Anne at war with the paparazzi. Years later, on the red carpet for Nolan's Odyssey, one of them finally cracked the code.
That's your level. Could you just turn a little bit sideways for us? Thank you very much.
Really excited about this. It was a couple days ago we finally saw the first photos of you as Catwoman. How do you fit into that suit?
It takes 3 of us. A lot of lead time. Sit-ups, tricep curls, and, you know...
Like, you're in phenomenal shape right now.
Bench kicks, I don't know.
How much weight have you lost to get into this shape right now?
You did not just ask me that
No, I'm
question.
just saying, you're like...
What a forward young man you are. My goodness. How
sorry.
much weight?
I'm not saying you needed to lose weight. I'm just saying that you look...
I've worked very hard to become Selena Kyle.
I know you have.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you very much. I'm sorry if I offended you.
You didn't at all. I'm just messing with you.
Even Hollywood's biggest stars have their embarrassing moments. Anne Hathaway just seems to collect more than most.
Well, yeah, I gotta go.
Hey, you sure? Because my editor for New York Magazine... Oh.
Had a little bit too much whiskey
You all right?
tonight. Sorry. Terrible just all around. Oh. Oh! That was funny.
No, I always want to answer.
But the most dangerous Anne Hathaway is the one with a live audience. She had every person in Ellen's crowd following her lead, right up until she told them the truth.
Together. Okay. Okay, so breathe in. All right. Okay, and then breathe out. Still doing it. Right, regulates your breathing. Now, you do a sort of, it's not quite an ujjayi breath, but in the back of your throat, you go. Can you guys do it? And then you breathe out. Okay, keep doing it, keep doing it.
With
keep
that in your mouth, you do that?
Yeah, just kind of like, ooh. Yeah, keep doing it. Breathe out. Do you guys feel a little bit better? Feel good? That's impossible. I made the whole thing up. What? I made the whole thing up, Ellen. The takeaway of this is do not put something in your mouth just because a celebrity tells you to.
Take the audience away, and she gets humbled instead.
It is true that he doesn't like you to sing at all.
He does not like my singing voice in the slightest.
Like, how does he react to you singing?
Well, like sometimes like he's very calm and I'm like, okay, this is it, this is the moment. And so I'll maybe start to sing a song that I know he likes and he goes, Mama, no. No, Mama, no. And then like I give it a minute and I say, and he goes, Mama, no. Tough crowd.
You're like a most amazing singer.
He doesn't care.
Have you shown him your Oscar for Les Miserables?
Yeah.
I've been whacking him around the head with it.
You have children.
No, I don't.
All right, let's keep it that way.
Social services thought it best I did.
But there was a game I was working last week and I was on set and we were just passing the time. And have you seen that movie trivia game where it's cards and it just asks you questions?
Oh yeah, I've seen like they have a bunch of quizzes like sports and movies.
And I was just having one of those like runs where I couldn't miss.
Yes.
Like I just knew and I was like surprising myself and it was like
Well, you know your stuff, you know movies.
I mean apparently I do. And then I got to this one question and people, and they were like, "Oh, okay, so junior executive assistant in Devil Wears Prada." I'm just like, "Emily Blunt." And they were like, "No." And it wasn't her, it was me. So
Speaking of her son, what was supposed to be a cute playground moment with him turned into complete chaos that day.
I'm like, okay, here we go. So we go down, but what I hadn't thought about was physics. So, like, you have a 35-pound child going down, it's one speed. You have me and my son, it's like not 35 pounds, so we just go around the corner, and instead of slowing down like the other kids, we speed up.
Yeah, you're going like...
So I'm holding Johnny like this, and it starts to go so fast, and all the moms are watching, and I'm so self-conscious. And as it speeds up, my thoughts slow down, and I just look ahead, and I get very serious and very focused, and I think, I must stick this landing. So I shoot off the slide with Johnny, and I go,
yes! Not all of it is chaos, though. When she came back to set after having her son, her Ocean's 8 co-stars said a few things she never forgot, like Rihanna.
After I had my son, the weight was really slow to come off, and so I was a different size than I normally am. And the director told me, like, that's great. We have 8 women in this movie. We need to have as many body types up there as we can, which I was really relieved to hear. But I walked onto set, and, like, you know, my weight's a little up, and I'm just aware of it. And I walk onto set, and, like, I'm in my jeans, and I've done my best, and I'm gonna love myself no matter what. And Sandy Bullock just looks up and goes, "Looking good, Mama." I was like, oh, that made me feel amazing. And then Cate Blanchett's like, "Nice jeans, Hathaway." And I was like, this is so great. And then Rihanna looks up and goes, "Damn, girl, you got an ass." And I, of course, was freaked out and loved it so much. And I was like, "Really?" And she goes, "You got an ass like me." And I can honestly say I've never had that experience on a film set before.
Wow. That's fantastic.
They were just so beautiful, and to be surrounded by that much love and understanding, it was just...
Do not mistake the warmth for someone who will let you win. She went on Kelly Clarkson's own show and made the host look like she did not know her own songs.
Since you've been we all love that song.
What?
Everybody
She
here
knew it
on the first one. Everybody here knew it.
She has been embarrassed so many times, in so many ways, that she actually keeps a system for ranking them. These are the top 2.
By the way, which is only tied with being honored to accept an Oscar whilst wearing a dress that I knew made it look like my nipples were erect.
So there's this scene, my character Viola, she comes onto the stage, and I knew that the line was funny, but I couldn't figure out how to make it funny. So every night I was just trying something, just anything I could think of. And I was then, go out there, audience wouldn't laugh. And I was like, tomorrow. And then one night I went out there and I said the line and just the house went down.
You killed it.
Killed. And I was like, oh, I found it. This is such a good feeling. And I just and so then of course I leaned into it because what do you do? And so I lean into it and I'm just, the audience is losing their minds. I look into the wings, the cast is losing their minds. I'm high-fiving myself in my head. I'm just like, I've arrived, this is happening.
Yes.
And I get off stage and I'm just like, well, and they go, did you see the raccoons? And I'm like, the what? And then they just go, behind you, as soon as you came on stage, a family of raccoons came out. They were so cute. Couldn't focus on the scene because the raccoons were so cute. So I was like, well, actually, high five to the raccoons.
That's it. See, that's it. You gotta work with everybody.
So when Christopher Nolan handed her the most serious role of her career and asked her to just sit in silence, you can probably guess how that went.
It can't come to me, and of course we don't have phones on set. I'm like, I just can't think of it. Can anybody think about what it is? Dead silence, and then it was like, okay, we're ready to roll again. I was just like, never speak again on set, ever. So anyway, I'm just like, that was so dumb. I just need to learn how to sit in silence. So anyway, same thing happens in the afternoon. There's this uncomfortable pause, and I'm like, well, it's not gonna be me. Not gonna be me. And then one of the crew members goes, Annie, I've been thinking about it all day and I can't think about what Rick Moranis' name is. And somebody else goes, me too. And it's on the tip of my tongue. And we start to have like a little cacophony of like, what is his name? And finally Chris goes, oh, it was Darth Helmet. Can we shoot?